Mumuni Tanko on YouTube, is withholding a removal a form or is it the same as TPS?
Withholding of removal is different than TPS. Withholding of removal is the judge says, even though you're deportable, we think you're going to get killed if you go home. So we just won't deport you because we're not going to deport people to get killed or tortured or thrown in jail or whatever it is. It's different than amnesty. So it's just a order from a judge saying, yes, you're deportable, but right now you're in danger if you go home, so we won't deport you. And once you get that, you're entitled to a work permit. That's different than temporary protected status, which is given by the President of the United States through an executive order, and he gives temporary protected status to an entire group of people. Everybody from this area, everybody from this country shouldn't go home. It's dangerous. For withholding a removal, it's you individually, and it doesn't necessarily have to be from a country that is designated by the president. Also, people in TPS haven't necessarily been ordered deported. You have. So if you ever want to get a green card, you need to reopen your deportation case.
Liz Samuels on YouTube, when will F2A visas be issued?
Hopefully after March 30th. That's when the Trump proclamation ends, and hopefully Biden will not renew it.
Okay, Fotini Park on YouTube, is having prima facie mandatory for a VAWA case? How long does it take during a pandemic busy time for USCIS?
Sorry, it's not mandatory. Just because you don't get it doesn't mean you won't get approved. It just means that based on your initial submission, you haven't submitted enough evidence on a minimal basis to get your case approved. So you're going to have a really very tough RFE. And how long does it take? Usually a few months.
Shawnra Williams on YouTube, how soon after an immigrant gets a divorce can they remarry and have their citizen spouse file for them?
You can get remarried the next day. You can have the citizen spouse file for you the next day.
Shane Calendasho on YouTube. Does a I-824 work to follow to join LPR from approved VAWA with a minor son overseas? Do I need to show an I-864?
It's the you do an I-824 to transfer the file to the National Visa Center. You don't need an I-864 because there's no poverty guidelines for VAWA cases. But you would do the I-824 to transfer the case. That is the proper form.
29 Super C on YouTube. Do you know if President Biden is going to rescind a temporary immigration ban on immigrant families and employment and non-immigrant work visas? If so, when?
I don't have my magic 8 ball. Nothing's coming to my mind right now. Nothing. I got nothing. When he does it, if he's going to do it. We just don't. When, I don't know. Hopefully it's going to end at March 30th unless something crazy happens with COVID and he has to extend it. But hopefully it ends before then.
Okay, last one for right now. AJ on YouTube. I got my extension for I-751, but they misspelled my name on it. Should I contact them or correct it at the interview?
Correct everything at the interview unless they contact you. Never, ever, ever write immigration to change something or submit a document unless it's requested by them, because it would only reach your file with a bar scan code that they send you the request with.
Thanks for watching. For more Bradshaw Live, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.